For dinner tonight, I made kabsa. So I know that so many different countries make kabsa, including Sudan, including Saudi Arabia. This is more of a Saudi Arabian inspired dish that I actually saw another creator create, and I drew some inspiration from there, as well as a few things that Monzi taught me as well. I've listed all the spices on the screen that I used, but I started off by frying off my onions. I used 3 onions, some garlic, ginger, and I crushed that into a little paste, and I fried that off in some ghee. Be quite generous with your ghee and your olive oil as well. I then fried my spices off, added a bit of chicken stock, and I let that simmer, and then I added in my chicken thighs. You can add whatever meat you like. I've also seen this done with chicken drumsticks, lamb shanks, beef, whatever you like. And then I let that simmer a little bit while I added some tomato and some capsicum paste. I'm just going to add in a little bit of passata as well to create that beautiful thick sauce. And then I'm going to cover my chicken completely with quite a bit of water. I used about 6 cups or so of water. Actually, I used chicken stock, but you can also just use water and then I covered that and I let that simmer and boil for about 30 to 40 minutes, just so that my chicken was nice and juicy and tender. I'm going to remove that from the sauce, and then I'm going to put that on a baking tray and then chuck that in my oven just to brown and roast a little bit more. I added in 4 cups of basmati rice and I let that cook. Wait until it boils, and then you can add a lid on top. I also added in some shredded carrots and some raisins as well. You don't have to add this if you don't want to, but I definitely let that mixy all around and add a lid so that it can cook the rice. While that's cooking, I just prepared my toppings, which is some toasted almonds in some ghee and a little bit of raisins as well. Once your rice is cooked, mix it through, and I'm just going to serve it communal and we're going to eat all together. I'm using this beautiful little plate that I got from Spotlight, and then I'm just going to serve up my rice, put my beautiful chicken on top, and then I'm going to serve it with all the fixings. I added my toasted almonds and raisins, which were sauteed in that ghee, and definitely add all that ghee on top, trust me, delicious. And then I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of coriander as well to garnish, and there you go. We ate this with a little salad and some yogurt next to it. It was so delicious.